Hey Shawtys, this is Brittany
and Lauren,
and welcome to our podcast where you can have whatever you like. We said you can have whatever you like. Yeah.
Hey Shawtys, welcome to the Whatever You Like podcast with your hosts Brittany and Lauren.
This week's episode title is based on the millennial song "We Are Who We Are" by Ketchup.
My ketchup. But you know what's funny? I was like over here like shaking my head like, yeah, ketchup.
This week's episode's millennial song title code name is "We Are Who We Are" by Kesha. But before we get into this topic, Lauren,
we're going to do a shout out to the song itself. Ready, guys?
it's party.
So let's go. Oh, let's go. Tonight is going hard, 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 hard.
Just like the world is hard. We're tearing it apart. You know we're superstars. We are who we are.
So, Lauren, 200 words or less. What is your commentary on this song?
My commentary on the song this week is it was definitely one of the songs that I played a lot in my car while I was driving. But the interesting part of the story is I used to listen to the radio a lot growing up, okay?
Yeah.
And I just feel like a lot of my friends, they would just burn a bunch of CDs and they would just constantly have a CD.
Yeah.
And I was definitely one of those kids who also listened to the radio,
Yeah.
like 96.1, like, you know.
100 Key FM for you West Virginians out there.
Yeah, Kiss FM for you folks from Pittsburgh. And so they would always have those contests
Yeah.
where you would call in to win tickets.
Oh, did you do one?
So I did them all the time growing up. And I would
Wow.
call in to try to win concert tickets. Yeah. I'd be like the 10th caller, you know?
Like from your home phone?
From my home, yeah.
Okay.
Like
From your landline?
from my landline. I would listen to all these songs in the car, and I got so into the artist that when I would get home, sometimes I just, would be listening to the radio.
Yeah.
Like I'd have like a boom box.
I had one too.
And I would
Yeah.
listen to the radio in my bedroom. And it was when Kesha was kind of like outperforming more back then. She would have those kind of like giveaways too and call in to try to win hers. And I was always so upset when I didn't win hers because I thought it'd be so
Aw.
cool to go see her in
I
person.
actually think I remember that now, like when you could win
Yeah.
concert tickets.
Yes, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I won one time.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't Kesha, but I was calling in all the time because I was convinced I was going to win, and I actually won.
When you call in all the time, your chances are much higher. Okay, which one did you
It
win?
was my first concert I ever went to. Ready?
Okay, yes.
Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I won like
amazing.
literally the second row concert tickets.
What in the fuck?
Yeah,
Where are the
I-
pictures?
we have to find
You have
them.
to post
And I think I
them.
still have the concert tickets too
Aw.
from back then because I was so proud that I actually won.
No, but Kelly Clarkson, as we've gotten older, I'm like, you're more and more amazing.
I know.
Do you feel that way?
I feel that way. I just like loved her. Oh my gosh, just thinking about all of her songs from back then. They had so many memories and everything. And it was just something that, my personality. It's like, I'm
Yeah.
going to try until I get it.
Yeah.
So I didn't give up and I got it. But I remember back then being like, oh, well, isn't that cool? I got Kelly Clarkson. I wanted like Kesha or something fun, But like, it was the best concert I ever went to.
Yeah, because she's a really good
She's
singer.
really good in person.
That's a
And
good one to go to.
Yeah.
For sure.
So 96.1, I won concert tickets.
Wow.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
crazy.
That's awesome.
Okay, your commentary. What's your commentary?
Well, I feel like my commentary is sad
Okay.
compared to your.
That's why there's two of us.
Well, yeah, I'm the Eeyore of the group. No, when I don't have a commentary of my own, I just like kind of look up stuff about the song. But obviously, the song is like about being who you are, like individuality. But apparently, Kesha like wrote it specifically because there was like a uptick in gay youth suicides. So she
Okay.
was doing it as a message to like
We
you
are
know,
who we are.
yeah, she was wanting it to be a pride anthem.
Okay.
So I thought that was really cool. And it's funny because I was looking at the dates when the song came out, and I think it came out in like 2010 or 2011.
Okay.
And you know that gay marriage wasn't even legalized then?
Really?
Which, I mean, we went to law
I
school.
know.
I think in certain states, of course, but like the whole
whole
United
United
States,
States.
that wasn't until like 2015. And I don't know, that was only 10 years ago.
That's crazy.
Isn't that wild? I just feel like I can't believe it was that late.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a really interesting fact, though. I like learning different facts about
Yeah.
songs and why they're written and where they came from because I think that's why so many people connect with artists.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised, I bet, a lot of your favorite songs, how much the meanings are behind them to the artist.
Yeah.
Because there's so much more besides it just being a fun song to sing. This particular song, it just always reminded me to just enjoy life. And you can tell that's what she wanted to get out of
Yeah.
it when she shared it.
Yeah.
But that is a crazy
I think it's like
fact.
nice that it's actually even more meaningful than just like the message conveyed by the lyrics, you know, basic. Obviously, when you're listening to the lyrics and partying, you're like, yeah, it's like a little bit more serious in some ways. And then also she said herself, she feels like a misfit in society.
I can see that,
and
though.
I'm like, relatable.
And I think a lot of us feel that way. So that's probably why people connect with artists like her.
So I thought that was really cool. That was my commentary.
That is really cool. Wasn't that cool?
So let's play our game for the song as well. Favorite lyric, no context. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You go first.
So my favorite lyric in the song is, I'm so sick of being so serious. It's making my brain delirious.
You know what's really funny is I had that lyric written down first, but then I changed it.
Oh, really?
Because my lyric's the next lyric after that.
What's the next?
So mine's, it's about damn time to live it up.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to do like a duet.
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah,
like
something
that.
together.
Yeah.
It's like funny because that was my first choice too, because that's how I felt. And then I thought to myself, you know what? The next lyric speaks to me as far as like it's time to live it up. So I was like, I'm going to pick that one this week.
Yeah. So yeah, look on socials for context.
If you want the real context, and trust me, it's fucking funny, guys. You have to go to social to see that. Moving on.
Moving on to today's topic. Today's episode topic is on one of the most important concepts surrounding the millennial experience. Now, Shorties, let's see if you guessed the topic for today's episode title correctly.
Drum roll.
That's right, you smarties. Today we are talking reality TV.
Yay! Everyone's favorite topic.
Oh, I was about to sing the Vanderpump Rules song, but then I just blanked. Like, I'm going to play it at my wedding is the thing.
Yeah, me too.
You know that it's summertime. These are the best days of our lives. Just raise your glasses high. This one's for you tonight.
Boom. Yeah, that's going to be my walkout song at my wedding. If I ever get married.
Yeah. Same.
So today's discussion on reality TV, I wanted to first ask you, Lauren, when did you first realize that reality TV wasn't exactly fully real? Or did you always kind of know that there was just like an element of it being unbelievable?
No, I definitely thought it like was real for a long time.
Okay, that makes me feel better because I'm very gullible in general. I feel like I think it took me till after college to be like,
okay, not that long.
Yeah.
No, not that long. I think once people started talking about it being scripted, at first I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Like some of my favorite shows, I was like, there's absolutely no way is that scripted. I really thought it was real.
Right.
But then the more I feel like the more I thought about it and the more I kind of looked into it, I was like, oh, maybe these aren't real reality.
I mean, I was actually looking it up, and like reality TV has apparently been around since like the 1940s. So it's just funny. I wonder if like the adults in our life when we were kids already knew it, or if like we all found out at the same time because people started talking about it. I don't know.
I kind of wonder that too. Like, if
just like as you grow up, you realize.
If the adults were like, yeah, this isn't real. But
kind of like realizing Santa's not real. Sorry, kids.
Neither is the Easter Bunny.
Oh my God. So this is off topic, but I feel like I just need to share this at this time.
It's our podcast.
How I found out the Easter Bunny wasn't real. My mom was driving me to Walmart and she's like, yeah, we're going to go pick out your Easter baskets. And I was like 9. I already knew Santa wasn't real. So I don't know like why I was like surprised, but I was just like, what are you talking about? And then she like looked at me and she's like, you're joking, right? And just like laughed. And I was like, wow, what a way. What a way to find out.
That is a crazy
But
way.
I mean, I did get to pick out my own Easter basket. So I was like, okay. It was fine.
That's hilarious.
Anyways, that's not really the topic of today. Yeah, I feel like with the reality TV, it took me a while to realize how not real it can be. Sometimes I was going to just talk about what our favorite reality TV shows are. We can discuss and also discuss if you have a favorite reality TV figure or a favorite reality TV moment that comes to mind. So for me, I feel like my favorite reality TV right now is obviously Vanderpump Rules. It's obvious to Lauren, maybe not to everyone, but
it's a solid choice.
Yeah. So I still really like, I don't know, I know this is a competition show, but I feel like when I look it up, it comes under the topic of reality TV, America's Next Top Model.
Oh, it's a great show.
Yeah. I still like to watch reruns from
great
that show. And then Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, solid show.
And then like I've been watching in recent years Love is Blind, Love Island, Love on the Spectrum, all the loves, except The Bachelor for some reason. I still haven't really gotten into that.
Well, Taylor Frankie Paul's the Bachelor.
Yeah. Well, now because we've been watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and now Taylor Frankie Paul is going to be
Bachelorette.
so I will watch that.
We are going to watch that.
Yeah,
We'll
for
talk
sure.
about it on the podcast for sure.
For sure. And also, I don't know how many people know this. Love is Blind is going to be in Charleston. They were doing auditions a couple months ago.
Submit yourself to Love is Blind. So it'll be local to us.
Yeah.
It's going to be so exciting.
It'll be fun.
We're going to definitely do a series on that since it'll be here.
And I'm so excited to see who all we might know.
I know. We'll give the tea, guys. I will give the tea. I am so not filtered.
So that'll be exciting. And I'm starting Southern Charm.
Oh, yes. She's starting Southern Charm, guys.
I had watched, when I first moved down here, I'd watched the first maybe 5 or 6 episodes, but I never actually finished it. And then I just kind of got bogged down in law school and hating my life.
Typical.
And
for 30 years.
The only thing I watched for 3 years in law school was I switched between The Office and Gilmore Girls. I
think I lost 3 years of television. Yeah. I couldn't even tell you what was on.
I lost 3 years of reading anything I wanted.
When we were doing anything, it wasn't for fun or enjoyment.
So I'm glad that's changed. So now I feel like now's the time I need to watch Southern Charm.
Yes.
And it's kind of overwhelming how many seasons there are. But at the same time, I watched Vanderpump Rules for the first time last year. And at the time, there were 10 seasons.
Yeah.
And the 11th season was about to come out. And I watched all 10 seasons in 2 months. So.
I was about to be so I had never seen Vanderpump, guys, for those who don't know, until Brittany talked about it one day and told me I had to watch it. She kept telling me, you're going to love it. And I'm no, it's 10 seasons. It's a lot of commitment. And I just saw it recently. So I'm yeah, it's a commitment, but you made me watch 10 seasons of Vanderpump.
This shows your commitment not only to the show, but to being my best friend, because I've asked so many people and you're the only one that's followed through so far.
I've watched all of them.
So
more than once.
Someone else do better.
Yeah, do better, guys. Come on.
I'm just kidding.
Get your shit together.
Yeah. No, but I get it because people ask me to watch TV shows all the time and I'm oh, sure, whatever.
Add that to the list.
Yeah. But no, this one's really for
yes,
real.
If y'all haven't seen Vanderpump, you should go and watch it.
We'll probably have to do a whole episode on Vanderpump, to be honest. But
coming just from us. Go and watch it, and then let us know what your favorite characters are, and we'll do an episode on it.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
In the Valley.
Yeah, In the Valley. It's a follow-up show, and then I also started watching Love After Lockup.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anyone's seen that, but something else.
That's a reality show, quote unquote.
Well, what's wild is you would think the prisoners are the ones that are kind of messed up, but it's actually the people dating them that are okay.
You would think that, but also how many of you are looking to date a prisoner? You have to be kind of messed up to do that.
Well, I just think it's weird that prisoners have dating profiles. How is that you know what I mean?
They deserve connection too, Brittany.
Well, I know, but I just don't
if someone wants to date a murderer, that's on them.
Do they have OnlyFans too? I'm just confused.
It's prisoners only.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because I didn't think they were allowed to have cell phones or anything really.
So, well, it depends on the prison, but they do get computer time. But there's a podcast for folks who probably know this already. But if you're into podcasts, where they do the prisoner dating game, and they basically, the one guy goes on and he looks for prisoners for the other guy to pick from, and they do a round of dating game, and he picks someone at the end, and it's a joke, but he doesn't know what they're in jail for. And so he sees at the end who he gets stuck with. And Brittany, that stuff is crazy.
Yeah.
These dating profiles and how many there are and how much time these people spend on them talking back and forth.
That's wild.
Most of these prisoners have multiple girlfriends.
Well, that's it. That's what I was about to say. Maybe if y'all are having trouble dating, just go to fucking prison. And you'll thrive.
Remember that guy that went viral?
No.
For his prison picture?
No.
On social media years ago? Okay. I will find it and we'll put it online.
So I'll react to it.
And she can react to it. But he went viral for him being the hottest prisoner ever. His mugshot went viral years ago.
That wasn't Luigi Mangione, the guy that shot that guy?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Because I know people talked about his mugshot. But yeah.
But yeah, guys, if you're having trouble with dating, you should really either check out Farmers Only or go to prison. Because now there's that TV show about the farmers dating. Have you seen those?
Oh, yeah. I want to watch that,
There's a TV show for everyone. Watched one of the previews.
Yeah.
I just really want to live on a farm and date a farmer and just, I'm
yeah.
There really is something for everyone.
Do you ever get in your email inbox?
Yeah.
Okay, but what do you get? Because I've gotten some weird shit, and
Like-
it like something to do with Jewish singles.
I get that
It's
too.
like, but I'm
Yeah,
not
and they're
Jewish.
Jewish.
But
Yeah.
like, but there's also something about dentures, and I'm like, what? Like, I
I
don't
get like
know.
over60mingle.com or something. I'm like, how
Yeah.
did I get onto that?
And that's just in my regular inbox. That's not even in my like junk mail.
No, the junk mail's like,
The junk mail's from Russia.
The junk mail's like, join the prisoner dating OnlyFans page.
It's like the junk mail's it's someone asking me for legal help.
I saw a meme recently that was like, so what if the sugar daddies in
Yeah.
my junk mail? What if, they actually did want me to, join their group? Like, should I think about it? Like, am I that desperate?
I think maybe the best way to go about that is if you already just don't have money to get scammed with. So then it's like you're not losing anything. So you can just try it and let us know.
Crazy stories, please tell us.
Yeah.
We would love to talk about them on the podcast. That would be hilarious.
Maybe someone can just volunteer as tribute to answer one of those emails and show us what happens.
Please do. But we will have you.
But
as
we're
a
not
guest
legally
star.
liable if anything
Whatever.
happens. Just want to put that disclaimer here. So yeah, honestly, even though there's reality TV, the real world's kind of like reality TV, kind of like the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
It's all like in a Russian trap doll. Isn't that what it's called with the little layers?
Is that what it's called?
I don't know. I think that's what it's called though. The little dolls that are pick one up.
Yeah. I've never heard it called that. You're my trap queen.
What about you? Is there anything I haven't mentioned in terms of the TV?
Speaking of, people are like, y'all, we're in a simulation, we're all just here to just be in a simulation. And there are days where it's like, yeah, totally. We're just here in a simulation.
We are the Sims of somebody else's
world.
Yeah.
I love Sims.
I'm so glad the people that are working on us are making us do this podcast. 'Cause I was so miserable.
I'm really glad those people up there, they sat down and were like, those poor girls in that legal field, someone needs to help them.
We need a change.
And then one day we're going to be in a compound with Russ.
Yes.
That'll be next.
She's sending it up to the
Sim gods. Oh my god, I had all the Sim games though. Like,
Oh.
I was real into it.
I never played it, actually. You know what? This is why I'm not good at technology. It looked like too complicated.
Are
And I
you-
was just like, I can't do this. It's kind of like with World of Warcraft. I was like, there's too many things going on.
Oh yeah, well that's a...
I played Frogger. I'm not joking. I was a Frogger girl.
Okay, so I'm gonna figure out how to get Brittany on Sims and post something about it, guys. So, like, I was so into Sims. I
Yeah.
would build all these. Well, I guess this wouldn't surprise you, given our last
No.
episodes. Like, I would
Yeah.
build all these houses and have all these characters, and I get really into it. Okay, so back to the topic.
No.
So, what I was gonna talk about for a few minutes are just some shows that came to mind that I've watched reruns before that I used to watch back in the day that I really enjoyed. Which none of this would be shocking. Teen Mom.
Yeah, I watched that too. Well, I watched Teen Mom 2, not the
you've
first
seen-
one.
But I've watched like all of the Teen Moms, all of them, and I still watch it now.
That was one of those shows I didn't watch at the time. I watched afterwards when it came on Netflix. Like,
yeah.
not that long ago, just a couple years ago.
Caitlin and them have a podcast now. I watch it, the Teen Mom OG, since it's still on.
Yeah.
I watch it now on a regular basis.
One thing I like about Teen Mom watching it later in life is like following up on the people because they are still all doing stuff. And I just
Yeah.
think that's really cool. Like people always judge teen moms,
Yeah.
but they're still out there just doing their thing. And
I love watching their, because I watched them back then have the kids, and like now
Yeah.
they're like our age,
Yeah.
and their kids are grown up, and it's just so cool to watch now.
yeah.
That's why I like the OG one, because it's all people I watched from back in the day
Yeah.
and like dates on their lives.
Yeah.
And so it's really cool. And they're all doing so great, and it's just really awesome to like watch it. And it feels pretty real
Mhm.
for the most part, What they share is like their life story a lot. I'm sure they curate it in certain ways, but it's their life story.
And that's, I think, one of the positives of reality TV is that it does kind of take normal people and like you can see people that are not trying to necessarily put on any
Mhm.
fronts, like typically, but then you get attached to them and you want to support them. So I think that's a really cool aspect of reality TV. Because
And
they may have not like been able to get as much opportunities if they
Yeah,
weren't on the
that's
show
true.
as well. So not saying that they're happy, like maybe they regret it, but I mean, it's cool that we know them now.
Yeah.
So-
And a lot of them say, would they go back and make the same decisions? It's like, well, maybe not,
Yeah.
but they're thankful for where it got them in life, because
Yeah.
a lot of them wouldn't have gotten where they are
Yeah.
without the support of the fans and the show and the backing of all of that.
Because it's hard to be a teen mom, I assume. That sounds.
think a
It
little,
sounds hard to be a regular mom,
Mom?
to be honest.
let alone be
so-
a teen mom.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something that a lot of people can relate to in a lot of ways. And I think one thing, they always talk about how in reality TV, you have to be authentic and you have to be real, and people can tell when you're not, especially in like when it's like a reality TV show like that. It's like sharing and being real. Like those are the folks who I think get the most connections with people and get the most fans and following. And I think those kind of people are really successful at it, but it's hard to do it. It's hard to even put us on social media. We're not like sharing anything too crazy, but it's hard.
We're actually not real. We're
AI.
Lauren Sims. She's gotten really good at technology.
I went to law school, not tech school, but I would love us to be Sims.
But I did want to say there's also some people that you can see how awful they really are.
Yes.
Just by them being on TV. So it kind of can have the double opposite effects.
Yeah.
Like Jax Taylor comes to mind.
Well, he was one of the first people that came to my mind,
Yeah.
too. Sorry, I don't mean to roast men, but, like, it's usually you guys that are the problem.
But it is entertaining.
It is entertaining.
You know.
Because there always has to be drama on a show, which I get, which is why people say reality TV is partially fake, because the fights are staged and the drama is staged. They say,
well,
go have
sometimes
this
the villains are
conversation.
staged, too.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that's the case, you know, with some of the really bad, like, guys.
Yeah.
But I've seen people kind of come out and say, that's not really how it happened.
And like the editing, as the IT department knows here, the editing you can take out and put in whatever you want at the end of the day, and it can make it sound however. But I will say reality TV can hurt you being on it or help you. Just depends. But there are people who have been the villain on shows in some seasons and then come back and you're not the villain anymore.
You can always have a turnaround.
Yeah.
Because that's reality.
Yeah, it's characters in life. You know, you can always have turnarounds. But anyways, my list of TV shows, Dance Moms.
Yes, I watched that too.
Yeah.
Yes, I love Dance Moms.
I love Dance Moms.
Who is your favorite?
Oh, do you have a favorite of all the kids?
I mean, I liked Chloe a lot, and I liked Maddie. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just like the. Does that sound creepy? The way you looked at me, like out of the kids.
I'm surprised you picked a favorite kid.
Well,
like pinning them against each other,
they were,
like the moms.
They were fucking put on a pyramid. Like, I mean, how could you not try to choose your favorite? I mean, that's what the villain of the show did, Abby Lee.
I was just like, funny because like we turned into Dance Moms. Like, which kid's your favorite? What's your pyramid? I was just saying that it was just kind of funny that I feel like those kids growing up now, they talk a lot about how some of them, how that was like a lot for them to be on that show and be on the pyramid and stuff, and a lot of pressure and everything.
Like Paige and Brooke. I've heard
Paige
them
and
talk
Brooke,
about.
And I just, and Chloe's talked about it. It's just something that when you said that, it just kind of made me chuckle because I was like, I didn't know we were putting them on the pyramid, but if you want to get out of pyramid, I'm down. I know Maddie got a lot of praise on the show, but I will say her skills,
I know, that's what I was gonna say,
amazing, because
like she's also in like his videos and like I just loved watching her dance, I guess, too. Like their actual skills and stuff. I thought she was really great
because you know, some people are just gifted at things, and that's the truth about anything, and she was just always been really gifted at dance.
I felt really bad for her actually on that show because I felt like everybody else kind of resented her, and she was really nice. It wasn't really her fault that she was always like the favorite. You know, so yeah. But I'll stop talking about kids.
Okay, Jersey Shore.
Okay, this is like another one that I didn't watch growing up, but I've seen it. I've seen the first season. I just watched it like a few years ago, and I still need to finish the whole shebang.
Well, I would rather you watch Southern Charm.
But you know, my dad talks about Mike the Situation.
Mike the Situation.
Does that surprise you at all?
No.
Okay, me either. He knows about that. Before, I think I had told him like, "Hey, I'm watching Jersey Shore," and I think he quoted Mike the Situation.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
Your dad's really good at quoting things, though. It's a skill set.
But don't give him a big head.
Everyone go follow Brittany's dad on TikTok. He didn't even know he had a TikTok. So shout out to Brittany's dad who's listening. Well, follow us first.
Follow us, and then you might follow him. He doesn't even know what that means.
If y'all could have seen Brittany's reaction, like your dad follows us on TikTok, and you were like, he doesn't have a TikTok, and I was like, I think this is your dad.
That's like one thing I learned from this first couple weeks of the podcast. It's like you just learn things
about people in your life.
Yeah,
you're like, oh,
my dad has a TikTok,
and if you put your phone face down, it charges it.
Oh yeah, apparently from our first episode when we talked about men putting their phones down,
like this.
Yeah, my dad, he's mentioned it several times.
So I think he wants you to.
So apparently the whole thing around putting your phone face down is to save battery, and that's on Google. So I don't know.
Supposedly. I think a man fed that to Google, and now Google thinks that that's the case, and it's not. I'm sorry, our phone's powered by solar panels. Like, how is it?
I don't understand the logic in that.
No, it's a man. A man works at Google, and he got in trouble one day from his wife, and so he literally He coded it in there. And now men look it up and they're like, see, honey?
Damn. I feel like men must have a page. Like they have a page
Yeah, where they
of
communicate
lies.
with each other. They're like, hey, can someone fix that Google?
Yeah.
It says if you put your phone face down, you're cheating. Make it say that it charges your phone.
Yeah.
I think they have like a secret account that they talk to each other
I
on.
think
So
we'll find out one day.
let us know what you think about the phone face down thing, because
Yeah.
Brittany's dad's gonna, tell us what he thinks. So let us know what you all think. Okay, the next one is The Hills in Laguna Beach. Did you watch those?
Some. I didn't watch the full seasons.
Okay.
But I did watch it as it was on.
Okay.
And actually, I was going to bring up just talking about reality TV figures like Heidi.
Yeah,
Like,
Heidi.
it's, again, someone that was painted like as a villain. But like now, I mean, don't hate me, but I feel like Lauren was kind of more the villain when I rewatch it. And
A lot of people say that, though, if you look at
Yeah.
the feed.
I just feel bad for Heidi, and I just really like her and Spencer.
I love
and
Spencer.
especially whenever the
Wildfires.
LA fires
Yeah.
were going on, and like just like seeing them and
They lost their
everything.
whole house.
It was so sad, but the way they handled that was like
The way they supported each other and supported
Yeah.
the community, and Heidi singing and, everyone rallying behind them.
Yeah.
They were on reality TV. They're still regular people, at
Yeah.
the end of the day. And
He's like her biggest
He
cheerleader.
is.
That was like the whole thing. I feel like in the Hills in Laguna Beach that like they were just so anti Spencer being with her.
so anti. Like, you look at it now, and just to have a guy like that, like, be your biggest cheerleader no matter what, it's like really sweet.
It is.
It's something that a lot of women, okay, men listening out there, if they crave that, so you should do that for
Yeah.
your significant other. But I loved at The Hills in Laguna Beach. I had all the DVDs, like all the seasons. They were just such an
Yeah.
impact on me. I just loved the show until I found out that it was partially scripted. And then I was so upset, and I was like, no
Yeah.
way, there's no way. And I just like didn't believe it for so long.
That's hard though, because you think you know these people.
Kristen has her own podcast, and it's crazy that she has like a jewelry company now, because I've been to the shop in Charleston before.
But I just remember, I think it might have been on the Hills when she was on the Hills. But when I think about the Hills in Laguna Beach, one of the main things I remember is Kristen being hungover and putting the sunglasses on. And I don't
Yes.
know why that
Yes.
scene, that just really made an impact on me. Like, I think she's
Yeah.
hilarious, to be honest.
So funny. I love her podcast. I would love
Yeah.
for her to be a guest on our podcast one day. She's so great and she's so funny. And she was married to Jay for a long time, the quarterback.
Who?
Jay
Jay?
Cutler.
Don't know.
Yeah, he was retired now. And they had this separate show, an off-spin show, where they
Oh.
would follow them around on their personal life. They lived
Yeah.
on a farm and all this stuff. I mean, now she's divorced from him, but I feel like she's done a really good job at handling the fame after all of
Mhm.
that, and like, she's still really successful.
But she always seemed like such a strong person.
She did.
Like, so I'm
She
not
did.
surprised, to be
Yeah,
honest.
because some of these people you don't hear from for years.
Yeah.
Or ever again, once
I
they're
feel like
off
I
reality
never hear
TV.
about Audrey.
I never
anymore.
hear about Audrey.
I don't know
No.
what she's doing, but
No, I
Yeah.
don't. But The Hills in the Laguna Beach was a huge impact on my life. So,
yeah.
So now I'm gonna mention a few. This has turned into Lauren's list. Sorry.
Lauren made a list.
I'm just gonna mention a few shows that had like an impact on like my house growing up, shows that were on in my home all the time.
Yeah.
And that, like, looking back now, it's like funny that those were the shows that were on, when
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
growing up. So one show is Big Brother.
Okay.
That was a huge show
Yeah.
in my house.
That's what it feels like at my job.
And maybe that's what happened.
Yeah.
A man in the corporate world watched Big Brother, and then he turned it into the corporate version of Big Brother.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. Can we get voted off?
Well, Big Brother comes from 1984. The term Big Brother. I think that's how the show was made. And then the show's more known because we're like not old.
Yeah. Well, we are in our 30s.
But yeah, I'm sure that everyone's like, because it's still a big show, right? I'm pretty sure it's still on.
People love Big
Yeah,
Brother. I
yeah.
listen to a podcast where they recap it every week when it's on, because they do Celebrity Big Brother.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Celebrity Big Brother.
And there was a lot of celebrities that I knew that went on some of the shows. There was a big controversial thing last year about Celebrity Big Brother with JoJo.
Siwa?
Yeah.
She was on it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And she was in a relationship when she went on it. And then while she was on it, she fell in love with another person on the show. And then when
Oh.
she got out of the house, like, she had to break up with her
Dang.
person who waited for her. And like, she made it sound like, oh, it's just a deep friendship I have with this guy on the show. But now they're dating. But
That's so
I
cheap.
do think that they, did have a deep, from what I gather, they did have like a deep friendship that turned into a relationship. And you can't, like, in my opinion, you can't judge people or blame people because you don't know what's going on in their lives. Like, no one does. That's why I think everyone should get the benefit of the doubt, for the most part. But yeah, like, Celebrity Big Brother was a big deal for a while. Oh, I would watch Big Brother. I would, vote for like house favorite, guest favorite. It was just something that was on in my household.
Yeah.
So I just got really into it.
You think I just watched it in passing? I stayed like on it, like
because people like pay to subscribe to like the feeds, the 24-hour feeds, and you can watch them in the house.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of creepy.
I mean, I never did, but there are people, because I listen to
Wow.
podcasts and they'll like, did you watch the feeds last night? Because you can kind of hear the talk, like who's going to vote who out, which team are you? So you kind of listen to them over dinner, have the conversation, sitting by the pool. And so it's stuff they don't show on TV.
Yeah.
Because then when you get to the TV, you're like, wait a minute, why are they voting that person out? Like, I missed that conversation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's kind of crazy.
I would love to watch
honestly.
the feeds for the Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, see, like
Because,
that would be cool.
Yeah, because like all of a sudden one day they're beating each other
Yes.
up, and you're like, what?
What? How did we get
How
here?
did? Yeah,
That should be a thing.
Or even I feel like that happened on Top Model. There would be beef
Yes,
behind the
there'd be
scenes
scenes
that
that
you
you
didn't
wouldn't
always
see.
see. I think it's whenever you live in a house on a reality show.
Yeah,
It's
yes.
like there's so much things that aren't on camera as well. So
Yeah.
it's like we do miss the little microaggressions.
Yeah. So like you're
So-
kind of guessing because when they come back on camera, you're like, wait a minute, how did we get here? And then Bachelor and Bachelorette, which we talked about.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of that growing up. It was something that the new Bachelor and the new Bachelorette was such a big deal when they announced them, and who was going to get picked from the show. But the thing now is they keep talking about is how Taylor or Frankie Paul is going to save the franchise because it hasn't been doing good lately.
That's good,
Like
yeah.
the ratings are really low. But honestly, the Secret Wives and Mormon Wives, they're taking everything on their back. They got Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, they're all going out.
Yeah, Bachelorette. And so they're like, saving all these networks and these shows, like the Dancing with the Stars. I mean, Alex Earl's on it too, but I mean, it's one of the highest ratings they've had because all these people are on it.
Right.
I watch all the TikToks of them. I think they all did a good
Maybe
job.
you'll be on it one day.
Not sure if the internet's ready for that.
You could do your Chris Brown dance. The TikTok trend.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. Could you
And-
imagine?
I think that'd be really cool. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I'm just gonna be in the front row
Cheering
watching
me
you.
on?
Yeah, I'll cheer you on. I'll make a sign.
You don't want to come on Dancing with the Stars with me? I'm not a star. That's the problem.
No, I'm just not good enough to be on there. Like I would fall over probably.
I mean-
if anyone's seen our TikToks, you could see.
Watch our TikTok. But yeah, I would love to be on Dancing with the Stars. Call me if you ever
Yeah.
need a cast. If someone like breaks a leg or something, I'm happy to be a backup. No one knows who I am, but maybe people think the cute redhead from Charleston deserves some votes.
I think people will vote you to be on there. Is that how it works?
No.
Okay.
You get voted to stay on.
Okay.
And then the last two, Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Great show. Did
I've
you
seen-
watch it growing up?
I've seen some of it though. You know what? I really do love reality TV, but I don't know. I really just watch the same things over and over again. So I've seen every episode of Bad Girls Clubs multiple times and Top Model.
Okay.
And Vanderpump.
But have you ever watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
Yeah, I have. I've just never like watched it the full way
Okay.
through.
Yeah, great show.
And I watch a lot of clips still like online
Yeah.
up on my feed, and I just think it's funny.
Which Kardashian's your favorite?
So it kind of changes. When I first started watching the show, it was Courtney. I feel like nowadays it's Chloe.
People love Chloe. I feel like if you watch it from start to finish, Chloe's kind of grown into her own character.
But I also really love Kylie too.
I love Kylie. People give them
and
a
Kris
lot of...
Jenner. I love Kris Jenner.
Everyone loves the momager.
Yeah.
She works, man. That lady works. No matter what anyone says, she really puts the time in to get those
She
girls
does.
out there. I think it's really interesting because them starting out given a reality show, it could have flopped. It could have
Mhm.
amounted to nothing. It could have been they were famous for a little bit, but a lot of people give those girls so much hate and so they are so hard on them. And I'm like, they put the reality world on their back for
Yeah.
years. They carried that shit.
They still are. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, this is their whole lives. I mean, they could literally do this forever. Because they have so many kids.
Yeah, and they all have like interesting lives.
Yeah.
They're like either married to someone or have kids with someone or they're starting a business.
They're not
And-
just sitting around.
No. And I can relate to Kim in a lot of ways because she doesn't sleep. And I'm like, yeah, me neither. I go
Yeah.
nonstop. And her mom's like, you need to take a break. And she's like, no, I don't take breaks. And so I get where she's coming from. It's just a constant pressure to feel like you're always doing something. And she could retire tomorrow if she wanted to,
Yeah.
but she chooses to keep going. And I do think it's cool to like see them evolve into characters like Chloe becoming more confident in herself and finding their ways and everything. And then Courtney and Travis now that are
Mhm.
together. And I think that's nice because she seems really happy. But those girls, they really grinded. No matter what anyone says, like, yes, they got lucky in some aspects and other things. But at the end of the day, they started off as mostly regular people who were given a TV show because of celebrities in their past. And gosh, they've been doing it since as long as I can remember. And so I give them a lot of credit because sharing your life for, I don't know, 15 plus years, like that's hard.
I mean, I'm sure they get used to it, but at the same time, at this point, even if they were to stop their show, they're still going to be famous. So it's like, might as well just keep making money.
Going. Yeah.
You know?
They can pass it down on their family, and I get
Yeah.
that. Like, you want everyone to be set up for life. But actually, that's what they talked about is they were on just the regular network for so long, and then they just didn't renew, and so they thought the Kardashians was going away permanently. And I think they sat down and had a family meeting and were like, maybe it's time to end it. And now Hulu came and offered them a deal to come back, and they took it, but not all of them are on it as much. People are really happy that they're continuing on, at least for now. And then my last one is just 90 Day Fiancé.
That's a fun one. My mom loves that show.
But like 90 Day Fiancé, oh my god, I've watched so many seasons of it. That's like the prison.
The Love After Lockup.
Yeah, because it reminds me of like people in reality looking for love and places that I would least expect. And that show is wild.
Yeah. Which one would you rather go on? Love After Lockup or 90 Day Fiancé?
Oh my god, are in both.
I don't know. I heard the prison's hot.
You know what? Those people really love the prisoners. 90 Day Fiancé, I think you're more likely to get scammed.
And Love After Lockup, you're more likely to get killed.
Yeah. So which one would you prefer? I mean, it depends on the day, guys. I mean, like, how am I feeling that day,
Yeah.
What side of the bed did I wake up on? Yeah, because if I get scammed and I lose everything, I think I'd want to be murdered.
Yeah, you'll just go straight from there to
To
Love
the
After
prisoner.
Lockup.
I can see my future, guys.
Just make sure you pick a prisoner that's good at money laundering or something.
Yeah, something I can live with.
Something you can get money from since you lost it all
Oh,
from
from the-
98. From the
guy who
scammer.
who's in my spam mailbox asking me for money and a green card.
I mean,
I don't know. Those 90 Day Fiancés, a lot of them actually do work out, and I love following some of their love stories. Some of them are really cool.
Yeah.
To follow because it's hard for both parties, I think, in that situation because they're both coming from just different places. Like, there's that couple on social media that's really famous right now where the guy's from Italy and she's from America, and she just met him over there one day and now he lives here. No, he literally learned English just to talk to her. He learned a whole language just to speak to her.
that's crazy.
And I was like, damn, they're like a beautiful couple that's like famous online. But
Mhm.
I do think there's a lot of challenges. I think the challenges are different from 90 Day Fiancé to the prisoner. Because the prisoner, you gotta
Well, you got to make sure that they're doing crime anymore.
I just think that
They're not tempted.
the
to
navigating those waters are a little
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Like language barrier versus potential murderer. I
Yeah.
think there's
a relapse of sorts, So you have to always be kind of monitoring them. I mean, unless you trust them, which I don't get. But yeah,
some people are really into
just
that.
watch if they put their phone down.
If they put their phone face
Screen
down,
down, yeah.
there's a problem, guys. And that's it.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
my list is over.
I was actually going to ask you if you could be on any reality TV show, what do you think you would thrive on?
Are we talking like game show?
Any, maybe would you ever be on a love competition show?
Okay.
Or Hell's Kitchen? Gordon Ramsay yelling at you.
And
Could
I'd
you
yell
handle that?
back.
You would scare him, to be honest. You should be the new Judge Judy.
I love Judge Judy growing up.
I know,
I love
she's one of the best reality TV icons.
Between Legally Blonde and Judge Judy, that's why I became a lawyer.
Yeah.
Those two fucking shows.
Yeah.
They changed me. And I'm like, I'm going to be Judge Judy. Guys, I'm
going to be the new Maury.
And you are not the father.
Yeah.
That was
I would thrive there.
I think you would thrive there.
Oh, wait. Are you a Maury or a Jerry Springer?
Maury.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page.
That's really important. Guys,
Yeah.
are you a Jerry or a Maury? Look them up if you don't know who we're talking about.
If you don't know, you're missing out.
If you know, you know. Watch clips. They're hilarious.
But yeah, I don't think I would do well on a competition show. I think I should just host one. I feel like that's like
Yeah.
more of my vibe. I'll host these people while they wrestle each other.
But if people don't know, in our 2-woman show of a podcast, Brittany's the director of most things. And so she's really good at hosting and directing.
Well, sometimes when we do
And a
our
writer.
TikToks,
She's like, "Oh, your line." And it's not straight. And I'm the
I guess
chaos.
I just like being bossy.
I'm just the talent. I'm just there to have fun. And then I
Yeah.
sit at home with my laptop and pretend like I know how to edit.
But you do have a hard time sometimes making decisions.
Yeah,
Because when we
100%.
go
This is a known fact.
when we go get our nails done, I always have to pick her color because she can't decide.
It's too overwhelming, guys.
So, you know.
I can't be the someone, please, for the love of God, tell me it's not just me who doesn't get overwhelmed by having to make decisions like that. That's too much. Too much pressure.
Yeah.
All those nail colors.
I mean, you know, but I guess in my mind, I'm like, it doesn't matter because I'm coming back again next month. So I'll just get another one. I'm like, there's so many to choose from and I'm going to try them all until I die. Is my theory.
But it's just like when you have this kind of brain I have, those things are hard for someone, you know?
It's just really important to you. What color for the month?
I have
you
to
pick.
look at them. They gotta like match my hair and my outfit. It's too much pressure. Like I could totally picture you hosting a TV show. I'm not gonna lie. I think that would be awesome. You could be
Yeah.
like hosting Love Island or something. That would be really cool.
I don't have the bod for that. Like, you know, it would be fun
don't-
to do. I don't know if I would want to do a love competition show. I think I would rather do maybe something more like Big Brother. I would love to be on Bad Girls Club though as a contestant. I always wanted to do that when I was younger.
That's hilarious.
And my dad, like, he would get so mad at me when I'd like be at home watching it. He'd be like, "That's killing your brain cells." And I'm like, it's actually healing a part of me that you just
Don't understand.
You don't understand.
The men
it.
don't understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
All I need to do, we need to restart Bad Girls Club.
Okay.
I need to write a petition.
Okay, we can start in Charleston.
Yeah, restart it. Get it out there again. I'll go off my Prozac for like a month. And then
We'll be good to go.
we'll be
We'll
good
have
to
the main
go.
character.
Exactly.
That's hilarious. I feel if I was a contestant, maybe Big Brother or Hell's Kitchen or something, I feel like I'd thrive on those kind of things.
You would do good on Hell's
I'm
Kitchen,
like
I
all
think.
in.
Yeah.
Once I'm decided that I'm gonna figure it the fuck out and I'm gonna fucking win.
I feel like you need to make a meme of you with a
Red team or blue team?
Yeah, but with a cast iron like hitting Gordon Ramsay in
over
the
the
face.
head.
Because I feel like you would. And I feel like it would make sense.
Tune into TikTok.
Yeah.
You're just gonna see me pop up one day with like Gordon Ramsay over.
You've met your match.
But I feel like I would do good on those kind of shows. But I would have loved to have been on the Hills, and that would have been fun or something
yeah.
like that. Just be a friend of or a character on there. But I feel like the game shows I would probably do good at.
Yeah, Traders. We should both go on
We
Traders.
should both go on Traders.
I don't actually know, like I've never watched it, but it
Yeah,
sounds like
I've never watched
something
it
that
either.
I would like. I'm just gonna go on it blind.
Me too.
Traders is blind.
Like
I actually really like Love is Blind.
I really like the concept too.
Is it always successful? No.
No.
But I mean, it's still
What
like
about
cool.
would you go on Married at First Sight? Would you get married?
If I'm desperate. Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm like 40 and I'm not married,
married?
yeah, I'll do
Okay.
it.
'Cause that's a very controversial question. Like, would you get married at first sight? Like, there are people who are like, absolutely not. And there are people who are like, hell yeah.
It depends on how much I can get in the divorce.
Yeah. Like, interview your questionnaire. Your questionnaire says he has to at least be a millionaire. And
Yeah.
it's like, well, yeah, if I'm going to marry him at first sight. Like,
Exactly. I still need to think outside the box with these kind of questions because you can make some good money out there.
I would go on those shows. I think it'd be fun.
You want to know one of my favorite things though about reality TV?
What?
Are confessionals.
I love the confessionals.
If you went on a show, would you be the one to talk shit?
Oh,
And
100%.
same.
My confessionals would be wild.
I
They'd
know.
be going viral.
I would just go off. But like I think the confessionals are hilarious.
They are so funny. They're the great part of reality TV.
Yeah, they're the best. We should all have confessionals.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're Catholic, I guess you do. But if you're just a regular person, like, I don't know. I feel like we should have just little, not outhouses on the street, but wouldn't it be kind of funny if there were something like that with cameras and you can just, anytime you're mad, I feel like our society would work a lot better.
If we could
just have rant confessionals. Yeah.
Does the other person see the outcome of the confessional, or do you just
You know
like,
what? They should like put a news site. They should make a news site, rantconfessionals.com, and it should all be uploaded to the news site.
Fuck, I'd be all over that.
I mean, don't you think
I think that would be really cool.
that's like one of my better ideas? I need to put that on my list.
Don't copyright it. No one steal it. It's our idea.
Well, you can steal it, but give me some money for it.
Yeah, Brittany's open to negotiation. I'm gonna actually like design the pods that we're getting in to like do the
Yeah, you can
confessionals.
design it in
Okay.
your color scheme.
There'll be aesthetic pods
Yeah,
for your
it's
confessionals.
Yeah. You can even maybe get your nails done while you rant.
That would be wild. Oh my god, did you see the new headphones? The new Apple headphones?
No.
You haven't seen all the memes?
No.
So the new headphones that are coming out from Apple, when you put the AirPods, when you put them in,
Mm-hmm.
you can turn them on a mode where it automatically translates in your ear what everyone's saying. And people are like, the nail salons are fucking over, man, because you can just pop them in and it'll tell you everything that they're saying. It picks it up.
I've always wanted a device like that.
Yeah.
Wait, is it only for nail salons or anytime?
No,
like, someone
anytime.
speaks? Does it only work in the nail salons?
No, just the memes are saying that the nail salon people are gonna get called out. They're saying like your feet are ugly or
okay,
your nails are,
okay.
because you never know what they're saying. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild. Reality. It's a crazy world.
It's a crazy world. It's cool though.
Well, that brings us to our philosophical question of the day. Oh, what is reality? And do people really change?
And
I think it's like a matter of perspective.
yeah, it's a matter of perspective, 100%. Reality is what you make of it.
Yeah,
just like
that's
your life in
exactly.
general.
But it is kind of wild feeling out of touch with reality. Like whenever you feel like,
Yeah.
let's say you're on drugs. I'm not saying from personal experience, but just say if you are, like you, everything's warped, right?
Yeah.
And so then freak out, and then
Yeah.
you get back to normal. But is it really normal?
I think
I don't do drugs. I don't. I really actually don't.
but I do think also that you reminded me of, it is true, reality is different for everyone and you never know what someone's going through. And so we both have talked about before, we do therapy and we work on ourselves and all those things. But like when you're going through a low, your reality can be different from someone that's going through like a high right now. They're feeling great about life and like you're struggling. And I do believe it's all about how you choose to view your life in some ways. Like you can make it a positive or negative, but when you are feeling a certain way, like if a depressive state hits you, your reality might look different, you know, for you than for someone else. And so I do think it is a philosophical question in that way too.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Sometimes if I'm feeling overwhelmed, I just try to, as corny as it sounds, just tell myself that like I'm okay, but just,
100%.
you know,
I think I'll do that.
that's also why I like to read. I feel like just to get
Yeah,
out of my
your
own
own
like
head.
yeah, like it's like, oh no, my reality's in this book right now.
But that's why I
so-
listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, because I think it gives you a different perspective
Yeah.
on reality and what other people are going through and connecting with people, whether it's through
Yeah.
a book or through a podcast or whatever you're doing to like gape for a little bit. I do think it is helpful to have an outlet,
Yeah.
like a hobby.
And just on the topic of like, can people really change? I feel like we all have these certain things about us that's coming from childhood or whatever, but certain things I feel like are never going to change about me. But then at the
Sure.
same time, it's like you don't have to be stagnant if you don't want to.
Yeah.
You can, if you just are aware of it, you can work on it. Like I feel like I can get reactive.
Yeah.
But like I've worked on that, which I'm glad because it's just a lot better. You know, it just makes me feel a lot better.
I think one of the things that people always say is if you want to change, you would change. It's up to you. It's your choice. Like, but you don't have to. If you love something great about yourself or about your life, you don't have to change that. But if you do want to change something, it does take effort. You have to put the effort in, but for the most part, you can work on something, like something as small or big, like personally, or just in life. You're allowed to change. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago, 5 years ago. And also, I think I've became a better person because I've worked on myself, but you don't have to be in the career you're in, or you don't have to live where you can go and do whatever you want to do. It's just like change is scary for a lot of people. So they just stay stagnant because it's the safe and easy thing to do. And so I think change is like it's a big word, in my opinion, in a lot of life today, because there's so much going on in everyone's lives. Change is a scary word, but a happy word too.
I do think there's some people that are in a forced reality, though, that I can understand it's hard. Like if you're in an abusive relationship, or if you're just a child and you really can't do much. But it's nice to have things to escape to as well. Because I feel like there's always, especially with the internet nowadays, there's always things out there that
there's people you can relate to
for the most part,
help you can seek, you know, when you want. But yeah, I think change is powerful in a lot of ways. It's just how you choose to use it or not.
We're changing the game.
We're changing the game, guys.
We're forced to. this forced reality because the corporate world sucks.
The Sims really lit it on fire, man. They really were like, fuck that law degree, man.
It was the Sims. They forced us.
They were like, take that $300K in debt and you just throw it out the window, you know?
Hopefully sponsors will help us with that.
If anyone wants to pay my law school debt, you know?
So yeah, that was the philosophical question of the day. I guess we can go on to the next segment. One of the things that I wanted to play a little game, basically. I was going to have us pick a number with each other. There's this article online. It's by Screen Rant or something like that. But it has a list of the 13 fakest reality TV shows. And then it also has another list that's the 13 realist reality TV shows. I felt like some of them I recognized, but some of them I didn't. And I don't remember the order they're in or anything. So I feel like we can play a little game where we each pick a number. And that's the number on each list. So basically, we each have to react to whatever show that is, like the fakest moments or the realest moments. So,
yeah.
So yeah.
We're each going to pick a number on each list. So there'll be 2 numbers. And then later on, we will we'll react to those on social media.
So do you want to pick numbers first?
Yeah.
Okay. 1
So
through
the
13
1
for
through
the
13.
fakest list.
6.
6. And then the other list. Yeah, it's still 1 through 13.
4.
6 and 4. And I'll do 10, 5. So these are the shows. So I got stuck with RuPaul's Drag Race, which is on the list of the fakest reality TV shows. And then Judge Judy, which is on the realist.
I love Judge Judy.
I love Judge Judy.
What did I get?
And then Lauren got Southern Charm.
Oh, I love Southern Charm.
It's one of the fakest.
I know.
Apparently.
That
Then
makes me sad.
one of the realists is the first 48. Which
Oh,
I
I
feel
love
like
the first 48.
You probably seen them all.
I've seen all of them. I love true crime. If you saw our ick game, Brittany's like, these are all my icks. And I'm like, I love true crime.
I'm not a true crime
Go to TikTok,
girly.
watch the ick game. But I love the first 48. I was just watching it the
Yeah.
other night. Like, just laying in bed.
Yeah.
Watching the first 48. And, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I love Craig from Southern Charm. Craig, if you're listening out there, man, I support you and your bees.
And she's about to watch all your fake moments.
And I love your pillow company. If you would like to sponsor us.
We do need new pillows, to be honest.
We would love to put your pillows in our background, Craig.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's kind of funny because I have seen all of these shows. At least clips.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Oh, I'm so excited. Those are good ones. We got good ones.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad I didn't get Alaskan Bush People.
What number was that?
That was number 1. So yeah, just
What are, like, 3 that jump out to you?
3 that jump out to me because some of them I don't know. But the Alaskan Bush People, just because I didn't know what it is, but these people apparently live out in the middle of nowhere or something, but like really they don't apparently. And then I mean some of them I'm not surprised by, but there's like Bridezillas.
Oh, Bridezillas. I love that show. Guys, you don't understand. I would watch Bridezillas. I would say yes to the dress. I thought
I do love Say Yes to the Dress.
I thought I was gonna be a wedding designer.
Yeah.
Tina Tornaya. Okay.
I was sad Vanderpump is on the list of fakest.
That is sad.
I think it's mostly because of the last couple seasons, guys. I don't want you to
Yeah.
be turned off from watching Vanderpump.
Yeah.
Because I
It's a
think
great
it's just,
show.
yeah, you'll know whenever you see it because you're going to
kind of-
all watch it.
You're all gonna watch it because we told you we're your best friends and we told you to,
Yeah.
and you trust us. But you'll kind of see as it goes. Any reality to get the views, they know at that
Yeah.
point what they need to do to
It's
get
like
the views.
more genuine at first, but then like obviously it becomes more pressure. It's like a job. But yeah. And then some of the most real reality TV shows, The Last Alaskans. I didn't know there were so many
Alaska shows.
Alaska shows. Yeah. So I don't know what that is, but I'm
I've
like,
never been there.
interested.
Any viewers from Alaska? You want to let us know why there's so many shows about y'all?
Apparently Celebrity Big Brother is at one of the realists.
Realist.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, you look and see if you see anything that sticks out to you.
Storage Wars. That's hilarious.
The fact that Storage Wars is on the fakest list is kind of weird to me.
I thought they just go in bit, but I have heard before that they like ramp up the drama, or it would
Okay.
just be like these old people going to bid on storage units.
Yeah.
Sometimes they put like fake stuff in the storage unit to be like, oh, I can't believe they found this like rare Britney Spears doll. You know what I mean? And so I have read that before because like my grandparents used to watch Storage Wars growing up.
That's disappointing.
I know that
I
is
feel
sad.
like there's so many things in storage just in my garage alone.
oh, oh, you should see Brittany's garage and room that people would be blessed to find.
Well, it's just like, why do you have to fake that?
That's what I mean. You know, like that's not
That's
necessary. Basketball Wives. That's a good show. The Voice.
I don't know how that could be fake, other than I guess the storylines that they put together.
Okay.
I'm guessing, like making it more dramatic.
I've also heard.
But are they fake singing?
No, I also heard that they
That would be
like go and
nuts.
seek people out.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
supposed to be a
That's
show where you
probably
sign
why.
up and you're like, you're not, you know, you've whatever. But like if they go and find someone on TikTok and they're like, sign up for The Voice, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like I said, I think it's a lot of nowadays. It's gotten more,
Yeah.
you know, fake. Undercover Boss, that was a good show. I would love that show.
That's on The Most Real, guys.
The Most Real.
Yeah.
But like at the end when they would give the money to the person, it's so sweet.
I've never seen it. I've seen like a clip, but I've never watched
We're
it.
Sister Wives.
That's us.
Russ. Hey, Russ.
You mean to be Russ's sister
Sister
wives?
Wives.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
I was trying to give a shout out. Russ, your new song. It's fantastic. Also, if you and your wonderful girlfriend would like to be sister wives, we're down. The Great British Bake Off. Yeah, I feel like those all make sense.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's a fun list, and we'll get to react into those clips and
Social media.
I just wanted to do an honorable mention. Do you all remember the MTV shows Parental Control?
Oh, of course.
And Next.
Oh my god, Next, the fucking bus and those fucking parents. Like, oh my god, yes.
I mean,
yes.
it's just so wild. I was super into that. Okay, I feel
super
like
into
that
that.
was one of those, though, that I was like, this isn't real. Like, I know,
yeah.
okay, like, this is
yeah,
just for
but I
fun.
was really into it, so I watched it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
too. I watched every episode.
Yeah,
I loved
same.
when it came on TV.
Yeah.
Like, sign me up.
Yeah, same. How do I
Yeah.
get on Next?
And it was kind of funny seeing the parents on the show. I don't know. I wonder what the next people are doing. Where are they now?
What happened to them?
Did they do anything? Did any of them do anything exciting? Did any of them really get married? Like,
yeah.
or whatever.
Or like
had a
date
serious
or whatever.
relationship,
Yeah.
or parental control, whatever.
That stuff was so crazy.
That of it may have
Parents
been
picking your
fake, but I don't know if there was any real element to those shows.
Probably not.
But I mean,
but
it'd
I
be
watched
kinda
every
funny.
moment of it.
They need to bring something like that back.
That's one thing I think kids these days are missing is the real stuff that we used to watch. That stuff was wild.
It's just like, they don't make it like they used
No,
to. Make 'em like
nowadays they
used to.
scroll TikTok.
I also want The Simple Life to come back.
Oh,
Like, that
yes.
was so fun. Like, just
That was a great
we
show
need
too.
more of that type
yeah,
of thing too.
that was a great show too.
I don't know. Two worlds colliding. I like
Yeah.
that type of deal. So,
I feel like there were a lot of good shows.
you know what they should do? They should make a sim show. Why haven't they done that? Or have they?
I've never heard of a sim show, but
Or
they
like
should.
a sim movie. Like,
I-
why was that never?
Yeah, I've never heard of a sim
I
movie.
really should be in marketing. I'm not gonna lie.
Brittany missed her calling. She went to law school instead, but she should have done marketing.
I mean, Disney, hire me, or like whoever's running the game nowadays. Like, I have lots of ideas.
Info at whateveryoulikepodcast.com. That's how you can get a hold of us.
Okay, so now we're turning to our friendship check-in
Okay.
with each other, and I had what I think was a fun question for this week. So, Lauren, how about we each share a moment from this week or this month, an actual reality in our life that would be like reality TV worthy or reality TV gold?
Okay.
If you can think of one, I'm sure you
Okay.
can, because I feel like you have great stories. But I mean, because I feel like sometimes don't you feel like, oh, I should be on reality
Yeah,
TV?
all
Like
the- all the
my
time.
life should be reality TV.
My life is reality TV.
Yeah, because it's just such a joke.
Yeah. It's like literally a shit show that like if you all were just watching, I honestly think it'd be gold.
I feel like there are some like very unbelievable moments that I'm like, did this really just happen? Oh,
Yeah.
you should see my. Okay, I'm not even going to go there.
Where were we
Not-
going?
I was going to go hometown, but no, not going to go there. But I'm just saying, crazy stories.
Yeah,
for sure. That's
but-
how we keep each other entertained.
That's how we talk 24/7.
Yeah, because like literally today she leaves me a voice memo. We just saw each other yesterday. And she's like, how do I already have so many stories to tell you? And it's like, your life is just way more exciting, I guess.
It's just like you tell your best friend everything and your life's a shit show. It's like you always have something to tell them.
Yeah.
Which makes it like really fun. you
or we're
know?
just both really dramatic.
Yeah, that too.
So we just think
Everything
everything's
is
important.
Well, honestly, our voice memos, guys, tell me, recently I saw a trend that was like, are you the 20-minute voice memo person or like 5-minute voice memo
Yeah.
person? Like Brittany knows I'm the 20-minute voice memo person. So I'm just one of those people that like, I have to tell you everything that's going on. And I know not everyone's like that, but
Yeah.
I just can't shut the fuck up.
Lauren's
That's why we
mouth
have a
runs
podcast.
a million miles a minute.
And my life's just crazy.
I feel like once you're like, no offense, but like once you're a skeleton, you're just still gonna be like doing this.
100%. I'm gonna be in the fucking grave and in hell somewhere, being like,
The ground's gonna be shaking. Like, why is this spot's like an earthquake hotspot or something?
They're like, this bitch still has stories from the grave. She's still trying to do voice memos down there.
She's still doing the Chris Brown dance. Oh my god.
Yeah. But what I will say about the best friend check-in is that back to the check-in. What I will say is that I would hope that you all do this with your best friend too. Because like Brittany comes up with these fantastic questions, and I just wanted to note in this part, like before we answer, like you all should take that question, pause this and come back and go like send a voice memo to your best friend and give it to them and then see what you get back. Because I think one thing is hard is like we're all so busy in this day and age. At least this gives you something to talk about, like a prompt.
That way, yeah,
You
it's
know?
like a little prompt.
Yeah.
We should all do prompts more often.
Yeah, like it's like bringing them back.
Yeah,
you know, bringing
like a
back
bell ringer.
prompts.
That's what they called it in my school. Did they
Okay.
call it that?
No.
I don't know why they called it
So we got
that.
crowns, we got bell ringers, we got cow tipping.
But like it would be like a question we had to answer in the morning or like in the beginning of class, I guess before the bell rang.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I'm thinking that's why, but I don't know.
Just so you know, I polled everyone and asked if they cow tipped, and the answer was no.
Okay.
So
Well, in West Virginia, I know at least one. In South Carolina, I know at least one.
go
I
to
don't
social
know.
media to see
It's
cow
not
tipping.
a myth. I can tell you that, fortunately.
Okay, so
And it's not tipping a cow, like it's not giving the money like the meme suggests. No, it's like tipping over a cow. Oh, well, I was gonna say too what you said. It's cool. Just go out with your friends sometime. Do a little
friend check-in.
Yeah, do a little like ask each person. That way everyone's included.
Yeah.
And if nobody has a good answer, then just like X them from the group.
Yeah, 100%. Like, get out. You're no longer allowed in here. And then when you can't find anything to talk about like tree shaping,
tree shaping,
duck herding, you know, cow tipping. Like,
Really, the
we've
whole
given you so
point-
many topics.
Yeah, really the whole point of this podcast is not really for money.
It's for the money. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding.
But it's for us to talk about stuff, really.
It's for us to just not shut the fuck up
Yeah.
for an hour and a half.
I mean, it's really for whatever you like to
yeah,
talk
whatever
about.
you
but
like. We're giving you suggestions to talk about things, and the hope would be, you know, months down the line, you give us suggestions to talk about
Yeah.
things, you know, things that you talked about in your friend group that you want to hear our reaction on. And then
Yeah.
you can listen to this episode with your best friend and have fun. Get
Yeah.
some popcorn.
Or
you
by
know.
yourself. We don't judge. You can watch it by yourself.
Yeah, you can watch it with whoever you want.
Or you can FaceTime your best friend and you both watch it at the same time. You have
Time.
a watch party.
Yeah, a watch party.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the question.
We still haven't answered this damn question.
I know.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Because I feel like you have a good one.
So I'll be quick with it. But yeah, my life is a reality show, honestly. I was driving home from Brittany's not too long ago. We don't live that far from each other. And obviously we work together now. This is a job. I mean, it's for fun, but it all does take a lot of work. I was driving home and all of a sudden something ran out into the street and I just slammed on my brakes and it's pitch black. I was near a main road almost at my house and someone slammed on the brakes behind me and almost hit me. And so the car pulled up next to me. I don't know these people. It's like, I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock at night. And they're like, I think that was an animal. And at first the animal was kind of small. So I'm like, was it a cat? Was it a deer? I didn't know. But when I did slam on my brakes, I'm pretty sure when it went to run away, it kind of ran under my car and around. And so at first I thought I hit it. So I was freaking out and I was by myself. And these people I don't know, we should go like find it, you know? Well, here I am, little old me, like, yeah, sure, let's go find this animal in the woods in the middle of the night with these people I don't know. And so it's fine. I survived, guys, but I should have had a camera crew with me. But we end up going and pulling off to a side road. It's like a dead end drive, all these woods. It's like,
And it's dark out, right?
pitch black.
Yeah,
no
pitch
street
black.
lights.
Yeah,
No street lights.
Yeah.
Just the car lights and my cell phone light, which my cell phone was on like 3%. So we pull up and these people get out of the car. I get out of the car and I think it's a dog and this, because we hear barking at this point. And so thank God it was like two regular people that get out of the car. I didn't get like sex trafficked or anything or kidnapped because in my luck they're like luring me back to get this dog. It's like their dog,
Yeah.
you know? Here my dumbass is like, of course I'll save the dog. Here I come. Because I love pets and animals. And so, long story short is this dog, it's terrified, but it looks like a very healthy and like happy dog, and it's definitely someone's pet. And so I'm texting Brittany like, because she's like, text me when you get home. So I'm like, well, I'm actually saving a dog right now, so I'm not like home. I almost hit it with the car.
I think you sent me a voice memo.
I did,
Yeah.
because I was
Which
driving.
was wild. She had just left, and then I get this voice memo like 10 minutes later.
And so basically what
You said you were
happened,
crawling on the ground.
and they sent someone to go get meat, like pepperoni. And so this dog is barking, and this dog is is running and we're throwing pepperoni at the dog. We're trying to get it to come to us. And the next thing you know, this dog goes under the car. So we're crawling. And then mind you, I'm in like white pants and a white shirt. I'm crawling all over the ground, crawling under the car. The dog's growling at us. And it's like a small like Pomeranian, but it definitely was mixed with something. But it was horrified. And well, she literally goes, we're just going to have to stay here all night because, like, I can't let this dog get eaten by a coyote. Okay. So at this point, I'm committed now. Yeah. I'm like, well, I can't leave these people here. Like, so finally, when the dog goes into the car, they were able to, like, scoot it out. And then it runs around and I pick it up on the ground. And I'm like, well, I guess if I get bitten in the face, it is what it is at this point. Like, I'm committed. And so we get the dog and I take it home and I take it into my screen-in porch. And then next thing you know, there's blood everywhere. So I ended up taking it to the emergency vet, got it looked at, got it scanned for a microchip, and it broke like all of its nails. So the dog was hurt. The people were very nice. They didn't charge us or anything at the vet.
That's nice.
And then we found the microchip. We called the people, and it ended up being that. See, again, guys, you never know what's going on in people's lives. People are so judgmental. But it ended up being that the couple was actually at the hospital with the guy's mom, who's not doing good and one of the kids was with them. One of the kids had came home and must not have latched the door completely, and the dog got out. And so they love this dog. Yeah. It's the kids' dog. And so they were so upset, but they were kind of far away at the hospital. And so I said I would keep it until then, but they were so thankful and so sweet about it. And, so the dog, its name's Canella, and the dog is at home. But all that to say is, from the moment I left Brittany's, within 3 hours, I had saved a dog and returned it back to its family. And so that was the first time my cat saw a dog. Yeah. And they were like, what the fuck is this dog in my house for?
Yeah, Lauren's like a hero.
Because like, am I really doing this right now? That's why I think I sent you a voice memo, because I just wanted you to know. If I got kidnapped, this is what happened to me. So someone knew.
Yeah. I'm glad that, that wasn't the case.
I just felt like I had to save this dog.
Well, see, you're better than me, because like if I had been in that situation, I would have just probably drove on. I also feel like if I try to do something like that, I would just make it worse. I would just, break my leg, break the dog's leg. Like I sent you 2 texts. 1, be careful about rabies, and 2, make sure you film it for the content.
Don't worry, I will post on social media a clip of Canella. Yeah. And she's the sweetest dog, and I didn't get rabies. Thank God. But then to end the story, the funniest part is then the next day, we were getting ready to post the podcast, and I was already exhausted from all the work on it. And Brittany's text me was, don't go save another dog on your way home. Yeah. Because like you need to get home and post the podcast. I was like, yes, ma'am. I got home. No dogs were saved in my drive. So I did my good deed. Karma, I think, is coming back, to me. Yeah. In the good way.
And that would be like a cool moment.
Well, we're going to start a nonprofit someday. Yeah. I just thought that would be like...
You've already got experience on your resume.
I thought that would be in like the next 5 years. I didn't know it would be like last week or this week or whatever week that was.
Well, you're just going full throttle. Well, that was like a really cool... Damn, I don't even know if I have anything to top that. Not this month. Everything just been kind of shit, and it's not worthy of...
To tell the people?
Well, I mean, not really. Okay, my car broke down. I had to fix it. And then work's been a shit show, and just normal, like, kind of things. That's my reality. Hell.
But that's relatable reality. Mine's like unrelatable reality.
Yeah, we'll do the closing.
Shawtys.
Shawtys. This has been a dope, aka my dad's favorite word, discussion today. But sadly, it's almost nighty-night. It actually is nighty-night. And we gotta bounce baby out the door. Let's do our closing arguments. 200 words or less. What are your final thoughts on today's episode?
100 words or less is that reality TV is a really cool topic to talk about.
Yeah.
And I do think everyone can relate, and you should share your favorite reality TV shows with us, and maybe we'll find something to watch. We have a lot to watch, but...
Do you think it kills brain cells?
I think it makes me a better person.
I think so too.
I think
it's actually very beneficial. Yep. I think everyone should watch it and just see. It's also I feel like a good way to not take life too seriously. Because everyone's life is crazy. That's the reality, honestly. So someone always has it worse than you.
Yep.
Or they're making a fool of themselves worse than you.
Yep.
That's what I'm telling myself when I post TikToks.
But honestly, I have a lot of people that say it just makes them feel better about themselves, which is the truth behind it. Is reality TV is what you make of it. But listen, I can think of a lot worse things to be doing with your time besides watching reality TV.
And it's just fun.
But what I will say is when we watched Vanderpump together, that was really cool.
Yeah.
You know, and having something to talk about with your friends and family, it's just like, it's something lighthearted and fun. You know, life is heavy as it is. Like, have fun and do things you enjoy.
Yeah.
If you like reality TV, like, you
Talk
could be
about
doing
the
a
things
lot
that
worse
don't
things.
matter.
Yeah, like we do for
Yeah.
fucking 2 hours. Would you like to join us sometime? Like,
That's it for
tonight's episode of
the critically acclaimed.
Famed Whatever You Like podcast.
Vote for us on Dancing with the Stars.
Okay, Shawtys.
Bye, Shawty.
Bye, Shawtys. Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Whatever You Like podcast, available on Spotify and Apple platforms.
Please follow our socials on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for additional content. Your support means the world to us, and it'll also keep us from creating an OnlyFans page.
We also would love to talk about whatever you like, so please visit our website to submit topic ideas, suggestions, or stories you want us to discuss.
Thanks, Shawtys. You the hottest. Peace.